This episode sponsored by our viewers. Thanks to folks like Ellie, Ivar, and Connor, we've been able to continue producing episodes. Our most dedicated sponsors are those that enjoy the show. You can show your support at everydaydrinkers.tv/donate. Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create a layered cocktail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers deep. Now, what the recipe calls for, and if you have a glass that can contain it, it's half ounce of all these ingredients. I'm probably going to do a little less of some of them because I only got so much space in here, and I know Grenadine is going to take up a lot at the bottom. So, half ounce Grenadine, half ounce of coffee liqueur, half ounce of Creme de Banana, half ounce of Irish cream, half ounce of Brandy. All together, combined in here. I've tested it, it works. The trick and the concerns that I have up front, I used Bailey's because I know which way it floats with the brandy, because I've done that before, so there's some history built here. I'm using Arrow Creme de Banana instead of the 99 bananas, only because 99 bananas is 99 proof, so that's 49.5% alcohol as compared to this one, which is 17%. Because there's a lot more sugars in there, and sugars are heavier, so it's going to sink down better. And since it's near the bottom, I wanted to put that one in. That, and I also picked Capali because I don't have, again, my what is it? Kahlua is high percentage, so I didn't want to go with the high percentage alcohol because I don't know how it's going to affect the layer. And so what we're going to do is,
here's some screaming kids.
Here's some screaming kids. Gonna have to yell at them. Let's do they're distracting. So we get Grenadine, coffee liqueur, we'll put those in. Do our best to slow pour this and get a good equal looking layer. I think it'll still taste pretty good regardless, but now we'll do the Creme de Banana.
So it's supposed to be a half ounce of everything, but I don't think your shot glass is going to fit that.
Probably not. So I'm going for effect here more than flavor.
Still tastes good. I can vouch for that.
See? And it will look like they're all equal, but they're really not all equal in proportions because they compress differently in the glass.
So you really need a big shot glass for this.
You need a tall one, but even, I mean, it's only at 2.5 ounces.
So but most shot glasses aren't 2.5 ounces.
I'm spilling. I have a couple that are.
Yeah, but they're bigger. You got that other one that
they're U.S.
probably wouldn't layer very well, but that weird looking one from, what's that, herbal liqueur?
Agua?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would layer easy. The problem is it would, it might look like cheating because it's got the two balls on top of it. I don't want to cheat. I just want to show it off. So, let's see if I can do this without spilling it. Layers. The top one, not as clean. Whoa.
Especially when you shake it.
And that's typically the Irish cream. If you don't make a perfect pour, some of the Irish cream starts to climb into the alcohol above it, unless it's compact really well, like maybe a hardcore spirit. I mean, brandy's pretty hardcore, but maybe a vodka or something that's not clear, because then you won't even necessarily see those tendrils. But it looks pretty cool. Lots of layers. See what it tastes like.
Doesn't necessarily look like a sunset, though.
No.
Any sunset that I've seen, anyway.
I don't think I ever said what the name of the drink is.
Oh, well, there you go.
Submitted by Aaron. This cocktail is called the Sunset Pousse-Cafe.
Even though it's at the end of the cocktail that we say the name of it.
Well, they can see the title when they click on it. I took a little sip before I did the shot because I forgot to say the name. And the brandy was already numbing my lips. You don't get that same numbing quality once you finish it because just when your face is starting to get the senses of all these different alcohols, that's when this like coffee and Grenadine just coat everything. So you're getting nice rich coffee flavors and sweetness in your finish. And since it's kind of all compressed down your throat around the same time. The ending is what you really get impacted with, which is that sweetness, which I guess is good. It helps. In this recipe, there's nothing here that really scares me, right? You throw some Campari in here, it's a different story. But there's certain things that have more potency. Absinthe, for instance. So having the grenadine finish on something like that would be nice. Here, it's just top it. It's like icing on the cake.
Yeah, but brandy is initially kind of potent.
It is.
I mean, it's not overwhelming.
It's like,
but
I mean, it's like, you know, this is a coarse spirit.
when you first take the sip, you get all brandy, and then it's finished by that sweetness.
Yeah, and I mean,
nice.
this is distilled. It's not like a liqueur, which is some sort of sugar product with other things added to it, like neutral-based spirits or something. This is an actual distilled product, so it's going to be a little more hardcore on your face to begin with. Makes it, which also proves the more hardcore it is, the closer to the top it is, because sugars fall right to the bottom. If you've watched our video where we layered all kinds of crazy stuff just for fun, so the sugars tend to fall to the bottom. Tend to always, just the way it works. I think it's physics or something. I don't know. Either case, gravity, absolute, relative, whatever you want to call it. The cocktail works. Play around with it. Try, if you have time. I didn't want to do it for the show because I didn't want to screw up and then have to redo it. But give 99 bananas a try and see if that causes any weird layering effects. Personally,
yeah, but it's clear.
Yeah, it is clear. It wouldn't be nearly as cool.
The sunset is definitely more yellow than clear.
You do have that. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was doing it based on alcohol, but just color alone, the arrow or products that are yellow would look better. I would say Cool Swan would be another nice try. This should layer perfectly. I don't know 100%. 16.
That could look like a cloud because it's white.
This is true. It could have been better. This is 17% alcohol by volume. This is 16. Not really a significant difference. And since this really comes down to the sugars and whatever else components are in there, I think you'd be okay. I just didn't want to take the risk. That is the Sunset Pousse-Cafe. That's EverydayDrinkers.tv. Sunday Night Shooters. Layering tonight. We're teaching you how to drink.